Josh Feuerstein here. The reality is I'm dying. You see, every single day, time, age, and life march me one day closer to an appointed moment in which I'm going to pass from this world to the next. I'm going to die. And all of my life is going to be marked with one single headstone that has two dates, my birth and my death. And in between those two dates is a simple dash. And that dash is going to be the totality and the sum of everything that I had ever accomplished. But I guarantee that at the end of life, nobody's going to care who had a bigger television, a bigger house, a nicer car. But it's going to be, what did we do with our life? Who did we help? Did we hoard our life to ourselves? Were we selfish with it, or did we share it and give it away? Was your treasure on earth, or was it stored up in heaven eternal for good deeds that have been done for people? And yet that's my question to you. You see, probably one of my favorite stories is actually that of A.W. Milne, who was a man that felt a calling to go and help a tribe in Africa. These were headhunters. These were dangerous individuals. And yet it was that he felt that that was his destiny, his calling to help humanity and to take light into a very dark place. And so he went, even though 13 of the missionaries that had gone before him had already died and had already met a tragic death within this particular tribe. And yet it was that A.W. Milne packed all of his things in a coffin and headed on a ship over there to witness to them and to spend time with them, to love on them, to help them. And so it was that he made a decision that he was going to die there if that's what it took. And so A.W. Milne goes to Africa. He spends over 40 years there where he helps them build community and ministers and deposits and sows into their lives, only 40 years later to die. But on his tombstone, it simply read this: "Here lies a man that when he came, there was no light, but when he left, there was no darkness." My question to you is, what are you doing with your life? I challenge you today, and challenge your friends, challenge anybody that's watching this video to consider that. And I challenge you to sow into somebody, to deposit kindness, random acts of love into people. Why? Because in the end, that's all that's ever going to matter. So please take a moment, click like, comment below. As always, click share. That's how this message gets around the world. So make sure to click share on the side or the bottom of this video. If you're not my friend already on Facebook, click my name at the top of the video, and let's be friends. What are you doing with your life?